Whew. Funny. Funny how the moment I was ready to speak, my body was like, I'm gonna make you yawn. But, hello. How are you guys doing today? I'll be honest, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm not too tired to be on stream. That's the point I was trying to make. And anyways, oh, okay. Anyways, I'll finally make good on that chromatose that I talked about. Because I know I talked about it before and said, hey, I'll do it on stream one day, and then I haven't. I was like, why not do it today? Get some excitement in our lives. So, I did completely forget that the game runs with arrow keys. Because I was there trying to like click on the screen, I'm like, why is it not working? Only to realize, oh, that's why it wasn't working. Yeah, it requires arrow keys. Oh, Pismo, hello. Doing today? I am fine, I think. Which is saying something. It's not usually the case. But yeah, I am okay. I'm just trying to what am I trying to do? Oh, survive. I'm also thinking of whether or not I want to get local PR or not. I think I did talk about it yesterday. Sorry, I went to bed late last night. I tried not to, but I was up late and working on my game in Godot. I did talk about it a little bit yesterday about Pokepia, about how it looks interesting, it looks fun, but the main reason why it puts me off is because of Ditto transforming itself into like a human. It just looks so unnerving and uncanny that it just freaks me out. So, yeah, that's why. That is why I'm very hesitant. Yeah, and then the other day I was talking to my friend about how the game had recently gone uh into early access the other day. And then I happened to see a post from the developer. They were saying like, "Oh, um, I don't want to get too deep into it because if they happen across this, they'll know I'm talking about them." Uh, but yeah, they were like, "Oh, yada yada," and our game is like $20 cheaper than what we planned for it to be when it's like a full game. And I was like to my friend, "See, this is what I mean when like this is what should happen when you put your game in early access. When you put your game in early access, it should be cheaper than the full price because again, you're not giving players a full game. You're giving them a part of it. And the best way to do it is obviously put it at the price that it is now. And then as you add more stuff and build upon it, then, start putting in, you know, a higher price because obviously now you're getting closer to what the game actually is and how much it would actually cost." But no, when people do that early access bullshit, they put it for like the full price. And yeah, it's like, don't do that. Stop doing that. We need to get devs to stop doing that. Both indie and corpo. You gotta stop, bro. And like, it's very easy to say that, I know. But it's harder in practice because it's pretty impossible to like convince every single person in the world that plays games to essentially come together and like reject the new formulas that they keep placing on us. Like whoever came up with like Battle Pass was a genius, but also like the devil at the same time. They're like, you want these sweet rewards? Pay money, and you have to play the game regularly in order for it to actually matter. It's like, damn. Especially in this day and age now, people don't have a lot of free time where they can just like sink hours into a game and get everything in the battle pass. But enough of my old lady ramblings. You guys came here to watch me play games and be absolutely dumb. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright. Thank you for the hit pat. Not sure why you gave me one, but thank you. Okay, so we have the difficulties, balanced, original. Why not? I suppose so. I suppose. Yeah, another one. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Before I start, there's something. Well, I technically didn't intend to mention it on stream, but now that I've remembered it, I'm like, you know what? Why not? So, I'll be honest. I don't watch. I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. So I'm gonna just start off right there. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. But there are two that I find myself fascinated with. Fascinated is such a word to use, honestly. Like, these VTubers are fascinating. Like I'm some like wildlife observer. No, nature documentary. It's fascinating how the female emu attracts the male. That's what it feels like. But yeah, so one of the two that I basically follow and care about, I suppose I should say. They're streaming. They were streaming today. No, they are still streaming actually. But yeah, I was watching the stream. And so, I'm looking at the model and stuff because, obviously you do. That's another part of the reason why you're there. And I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. That little will-o-wisp thing that they have, it's static. And so once you notice things, you don't stop noticing it. And it's like every time I would look, I would just notice it and how still it is in comparison to like the rest of the model. And I'm like, they really don't get a lot of care. And like, especially after hearing about all the stuff that's gonna be going on, I'm like, oh no, it's only gonna get worse. So now I'm like, should I start like searching for like their past lives or whatever? Cause like, how things are going, some of them may start jumping ship. But yeah, it just really hammered in how not wholly cared for they are. Like the fact that they couldn't even like afford to pay the rigger, or no, the artist and rigger, to at least make the goddamn will-o-wisp move, like animate. That's just very sad. And yes, they are part of a corpo. I think I said that, and if I didn't, well, now you know. They are part of a corpo. So let that sink in. Like that they're part of a corpo, and yet this one little will-o-wisp that they have is completely fucking static. Yeah. Yeah. Played originally. Have I ever told you the difference between destiny and fate? Destiny is what will happen because of your actions. Fate is what will happen in spite of your actions. It's a damn shame what happened. Them boys are good streamers. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. It's like, again, like I said, I'm not really attached to many VTubers, but not the one that I'm talking about. This guy I do like, but the one that I'm actually like a fan of, is somebody else, but still in the same. I think they're in the same group, right? Yeah, they are. Same group, same gen. So I'm like, damn, damn, deserves so much better than what he's got. I'm very much wishing them all the best, though. Right. I was reading this before I get sidetracked again. Also, hi Ollie. Hello, hello. You are falling now, and you will stop falling soon. That is true. That usually happens when you fall. Before that, I must know more about you. Please answer honestly. Why do you put on the wall for them since the last round of graduations? The situation's only gonna get worse in there. I will be honest, I'm not completely like in the know and up to date about the goings on goings ons going on in the company, but I think I will pay a little bit more attention for now, so I know where to, redirect my attention to if the person that I'm like the big fan of happens to graduate. Really out of the loop on that one. You know entirely too much. This man knows. Because I don't want to name it on stream, and then like, I don't know, people come and like, oh, you know about this? It's like, but are you like a big fan of them, the company? Well, I guess I could say the company itself because they are part of it, but you know what I mean. I just know too much into my feelings. I keep telling you, this is what I keep telling people. This man knows so much about everything. He'll probably ask you about anything you'll have a lot to say somehow, which is awesome. Exactly. Like, if I ask him about like the pros and cons of like a wireless charger, he'll like be like, okay, so here are the pros, and then here are the cons, and this is why maybe you should or you shouldn't, depending on your phone. Man's got a big brain. I could use it. Are you troubled by the fact that your life is over? Well, I feel like for me personally, if I found out that my life was over, I would be sad because so many games I will not be able to play, so much food I will no longer be able to eat, so many people that I know I'll never get to see again. Then again, there are some people who are like, you know what? This is good. I'm not troubled by the fact that my life is over because I no longer have to deal with all pains and burdens and whatever else they got going on. So I guess it just really depends on where you are in life. But they did tell me to answer honestly, and I will be answering as myself. I do know a fair bit about wireless churches, but yeah, another company. Yeah. Ooh, 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 oh, ooh, ooh. But yeah, not ready to die. Not yet. These are very important questions, so please take your time. Would you choose to be miserable because of others, or for others to be miserable because of you? Oh, see, this is this is what I completely forgot to mention. That they ask like such questions that it really makes you sit there and go like, bro, what the fuck? What is this? Why do I have to sit here and like think so hard? I mean, you guys could answer these too. Would you choose to be miserable because of others, or for others to be miserable because of you? Like, in theory, it sounds very easy to answer, but you also have to think of like the long-term kind of effects, I suppose. But it's like if you're the reason others are miserable, then you'll end up ostracized, especially in your dying moments, because it's like nobody thinks positively of you, nobody wants to be around you. But then it's also like being miserable because of others. At least nobody's avoiding you. But you'll just never be happy. So it's kind of like, do you never want to be happy? Or do you want to always be alone? Damn, what the fuck? It's like, now that I've like actually sat there and like thought it through, it's like, oh, damn. Being miserable because of others is like half of what my well, yeah, unfortunately for you. What about you, Prisma? What would you choose? The long, Take your time, don't feel the need to rush. I'm not going anywhere, hopefully. I always say hopefully, because, again, you know how my family is at this point. They just up and decide, oh hey, tomorrow we're gonna have a barbecue, what? But wait, so is that your answer, Ollie? That you'd rather be miserable because of others? Because you're already going through it? Why do we have to be miserable in the first place? Well, I mean, it's life. Some people, they end up in either or situation. Like, for example, people who, I'm trying to figure out like the best way to say the word without saying the word. So people who emotionally or physically harm other people, they're the ones who make other people miserable because they are them, you know? And those people have to live with that for a very long time. I find being miserable if it means others can be happy. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's exactly. This is why I'm like, oh my god, I should have like told you guys about these before when I was talking about chromatose. Completely forgot they had these questions. They're very thought-provoking. On one hand, yes, I'm fine that way. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, you need to be in good shape if you want to help others later on. Yeah, that is true. Again, though, this is just, for fun, because the game, brings up the question. But again, this is just for the game. Obviously, if we're going to be talking about real life, just don't stay with people who make you miserable. Yes, I also agree. I'd rather be miserable myself if it, makes others happy. Oh, wait, I don't remember. What color did it... Did it flash for the first one? Hold on. I kind of feel like my answers are the same as before. Oh, it was white. Got it. Okay. I see. Thank you. I'm thankful you are cooperating. Please be honest for these next questions. Do you spend more time thinking about the past or the future? What about you guys? Past or future? I don't know. I feel like for me it's like an even split. But more like, I think it also really depends on like the situation as well. It's like if there comes like a time where we're like trying to figure out, money and stuff, obviously I'll be thinking of the future. But if I like just so happen to cross like um something that reminds me of something, then obviously I'll be thinking of the past for a little bit. Uh but yeah, that's the thing like with this question. I'm too much of an even split. Like I don't ever focus on one more than the other. Cause you know what they say, like if you learn from the past, you can avoid making the same mistakes in the future. And I try to do that, try to learn from what I've done and be better. Can't say it always works, but hey, I'm trying. But I feel like since I am like a chronic worrier and overthinker, I think that would put me more of like the future than the past. Right? Hmm. I think I struggled on this one in the past too. Yeah, what about you guys? Do you guys think about the past or the future more? Yeah, I'll go with the future. Thank you for your continued cooperation. I have two more questions for you. Do you feel like you would be in a better place if you cared more or cared less? Oh my god. I can't easily answer this. Do I think I'd be in a better place if I cared more or cared less? Bro, I don't know. Because there's so many situations that I can recall that, like, if I cared more, I'd obviously, like, you know, be better off or whatever. Or if I cared less, maybe I wouldn't be the way I am. Oh my god. Really evenly split. Mostly live in the present though. If there are any great goals left I want to really achieve, and I'm quite happy with what I've achieved, so yeah, both. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm also still kind of young. So, I think it's also because of that it's harder to answer this question. I feel like if I were to ask, like, the adults in my family, they think if they'd be better, if they cared more or cared less, they might have a more definite answer. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like a question for if you're like mid 30s or older. Because it's like at that point, you've lived enough, I guess, to have like regrets like this. I know it's just a game and I don't really have to take it that seriously, but I kind of do feel a little bit compelled to answer honestly. Mm, I think I'll go with cured. Because I am kind of more like a laid back kind of person. And more often than not, I'm willing to like let things go. And hey, maybe if I didn't, things could have been better. But I don't know. Maybe it could have made it worse. Maybe I did do the right thing. Don't know. But I do understand that, you do need a good balance between things. I'll go with cured more. Again, keep in mind, my answer is kind of like both. But I have to pick one. Three. Okay, this should be the last question. This is the last question. Please be careful with your answer. This is very important. Do you remember what I said about destiny and fate? Destiny is the actions you take, and fate is what will happen regardless of what you did. So destiny is what will happen because of your actions. Fate is because fate is what happens despite your actions. Okay. Destiny is what is meant to happen because of your actions. Because you've willed it so. Fate is what is meant to happen, often in spite of your actions. My question for you is this. Is your downfall destiny or your fate? Oh. Well, that's loaded. What the fuck? I feel like this depends on the person. Because some people, they'd be like, there's nothing I could do. This is gonna happen sooner or later. I had no control over it. But I feel like with like a lot of things in life, it's actions that we've taken not only in the current moment but in the past as well that contribute to the situation that you're in now. Like, for example, let's say there's a group of friends, right? They're hanging out, and they decide to do something stupid, like jump from a tree, right? And then somebody gets hurt. Shaw downfall in this house, you go out like a blaze of glory. And then some people are like, oh, it was inevitable that something like this was gonna happen because, you know, you were there and whatnot. And it's like, no, it wasn't inevitable. It was avoidable. You all took those conscious actions to, one, hang out, first of all. Second, go to that area where that tree was. Then third, decide, hey, why don't we jump off it? Those were all conscious actions that you all took. So, you know, oh gosh. I just personally feel like a lot of the things that we go through are mostly because of what we've done. That's just how I feel. Maybe you guys feel that there's something behind the scenes, moving pieces or whatnot. And that's fine. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinions and thoughts and whatnot. It's me. But I feel like you also shouldn't use something like that as a crutch to, like, defend your behavior. Like, oh, well, it was gonna happen anyway. So, like, no. You can't hide behind that. The reason I ask is because there seems to be no reason for your demise. Many often say things can happen for no reason, but in actuality, that is impossible. Anything that happens is the only thing that ever could have happened. Everything that leads up to something happening is responsible for it happening. Nothing has ever happened without reason, except for this. That is also true though. It's like accidents, for example. You could be doing everything right and still end up in an accident because of somebody else's dumb actions. So, even if you weren't the arbiter of it, other people's behavior contributed to it. How could you possibly cause your own downfall without reason? Well, well, I can't let you die before you give me an answer. I have an idea. We are short on time, so I will delay your demise. Roughly estimating, I can give you at most 12 hours to meet your destiny or fate before your demise catches up to you. I'm certain that 12 hours is enough time for me to figure out exactly the type of person you are. Don't worry about my last question. I will have my answer soon. Destiny beckons, little one. That's us guys, really, Roy. I'm kind of munching, so you gotta give me a second. Agree stream on the side while doing German learning exercises. This is surprisingly okay combo. Wow. You guys hear this? I'm just a side. I'm just a side. I'll never be somebody's main screen. No, don't say that. You're on my main screen sometimes. I'm just being dramatic. I'll be alright. Full screen and all that jazz. Wow. Dang. Yeah, but it's fun to play along. Main screen here actually. Hey, I'm working right now. Wow. Wow. I feel honored. I feel very honored. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. He's not working. Bro, what happened to the timeline? Did somebody like move a chair? Oh god, the timeline of somebody like as much as like moves like a speck of dust. Ollie, suddenly not working anymore. This is a hospital. Somehow I'm sure of it. Hospital. An institution that houses those between life and death until they commit to one or the other. See also prison purgatory pubs. jobs. Why am I in hospital? Arms working? Check. Legs working? Check. Head working? I would hope so. Wait, there's something attached to my arm. Ow. Okay, note to self. Don't pull on the arm thing. Hey, what's with that freaky tattoo on my hand? I don't understand. The last I remember, I was just, what? Oh god, I don't remember a thing. My defense, I'm exhausted from being on call during the Easter weekend, so a little break was needed. Honestly, yeah. I'm telling you, you should take breaks more often and tell people no more often. Be like, nah, man, I'm shutting down for the night. You can reach me tomorrow during work hours. You need to stop making yourself available. There's gonna come a day where you overwork yourself, you become incapacitated, and everybody's scrambling to try and like figure shit out themselves. While you're like stuck in bed for like a few days. And they'll probably make things worse when you come back. What day is it? What time is it? Where am I? I can't answer a single one of those questions. Huh. I'm in the hospital, but I'm not sick. Actually, why am I so sure I'm not sick? Now that I think about it, I might be sick. I feel sick, anyway. I feel so tired. Maybe I need more sleep. Maybe when I wake up, this will make sense. Or maybe I'm still asleep. That's right. Maybe I'm just dreaming. I'll just go back to sleep and then I'll wake up in real life eventually. Yeah, that'll work. Leroy? I'm Leroy, apparently. Or so this woman seems to think. I guess I'm not going back to sleep now. I can hear you. Slower. Slower. I'm starting to get a headache. I wish she'd go away so I could sleep. Why ask when you're already coming over here? Hey, ow! Why are you shining that light in my eyes? Alrighty then. I don't know why I understand what that means, but I do. Could you maybe tell me what's going on? What kind of accident? Wait, the floor collapsed? The floor where? I don't know who you are. I have no idea how I got here. I think I need the basics. Uh-oh. Looks like she was expecting that. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay. We work together. Doing what? I hope I don't have an awful job. Something tells me I probably have an awful job. We're doctors. I'm an EMT. EMT. Abbreviation Emergency Medical Technician. Especially trained medical technician certified to interfere with natural selection. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Huh. I'd never thought of it that way. I drive ambulances. I did? What bad decision did I make? Wait, please. What do you mean like this? I've been in a coma for 3 weeks apparently. Damn. Okay, but like, oh, we probably would find out in the full game what the bad decision was. I don't know if they actually do tell you what the bad decision was in the demo. Well, if they do, I'll just be rediscovering it again. God, a coma? It took me a whole 3 weeks to wake up. Oh, dang, Izzy. Dang, Izzy. So wait, so when they told me that I have like 12 hours, did they mean basically I have 12 hours to either wake up and return to the living or die? Is this like the critical point? Like, I don't know much about um comatose patients, and I know there are always like critical points or like times or whatever that a person should wake before they're like deemed whatever it is that basically says that they're never gonna wake up again. I mean, obviously it's like different for everybody, especially depending on how severe it was their accident that caused the coma. Because like obviously, if what caused it wasn't too horrible, then may have a better chance than if your skull was like literally like crushed in. Well, actually, if that would happen, you'd be dead. Uh, yeah. I guess it really just all depends. especially since like all bodies are different. Look, is Iron Kingdom. Sorry. I was passing some time on Twitter. Right? Now that the ads are over, we can continue. No, I get it, okay. Now I just gotta find my friends who wear glasses. Is he? Oh. Where did she go? Move arrow keys and drag the spacebar. Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, but yeah, it yeah, brain malfunction. It's a bit of a deck builder. Yeah. Look, guys, it's his skull. Damn. Cracked his head wide open. Oof. Looks painful. Okay, patient form Leroy Sheldon, 25, unemployed. Wait, I thought he was an EMT. Oh, his birthday's Christmas. Oh, a Christmas baby. Falls, fall-related injury. Last black. A trauma caused by fall from near fatal height. Possible retrograde amnesia. Full recovery expected. What? Near fatal height, and yet he's expected to recover fully. Condition stable, excellent prognosis, transfer imminent. So wait. How bad did the floor collapse? See, I'm a little bit curious. What would be like a near fatal height drop for a human? This is probably gonna keep me up at night, but I need to know. Uh, 6 feet. So he fell between like 6 to 7 stories. What the fuck? Did he like fall outside or something? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, the floor underneath would collapse. Then shouldn't he just like hit the floor below? And that can't be like a near fatal height. Ah, space to remember. Most of it depends on how you land, to be honest. You can fall down while walking and still die. Yeah, that is true. And if you saw the images in the room he was in, it was usually like the back of his head. So I'm guessing he fell back of the head first, somehow. How long is this thing going to ring for? Whoever is calling must really want to get through. Though, from the looks of it, this is a hospital ward phone. You probably can't call it unless you're calling from somewhere else in the hospital. Wait, how do I know that? Where have I seen this phone before? Come on, think. Think. If I can remember this phone, I might remember something important about who I am. As I focus on the phone, something comes to mind. Instantly. Involuntarily. Forcibly. Suddenly, something hiding in the shadow of my forgotten memories emerges, and it barrels toward me. It's too late for my mind to escape. I already feel it closing in around my thoughts. I've got no choice. Gotta fight back. For each battle, you will construct a deck built from the cards you own. Ugh, gosh. You can only use card colors that you have discovered, and only as many as you have collected. For now, you have 40 black cards. You should use all of them. Cards do not disappear after being used in battle. Select ready at the bottom of the screen. Interesting that his is a snake eating its tail. Doesn't that have like a meaning? A snake eating its tail? We have limited time. You have a limited amount of time to defeat all many enemies that appear. Press the arrow keys to play cards. Deal damage to your target. For now, none of your cards have any special effects, so just play cards freely and as quickly as possible. Do not be discouraged by defeat. Damage you deal during a battle is carried over to your next attempt, and enemies do not heal between fights. Every loss is a step toward victory. Yeah, and especially since I'm playing as originally as intended, these bitches gonna be annoying. Okay. When you are attacked, your cards may turn into colors. Cards with negative effects. Yes. Press the spacebar to discard all cards in your hand and draw 4 new cards. This comes with a massive time penalty and it can only be done when you have time on the clock. Okay. So, you might have a problem. I can't get in the elevator. I guess they deactivated my card already. Where's the room? Alright, thanks. I'll check there. Okay, so... She said I was an EMT. It says here I'm unemployed. And in the memory, I look like a bum. Before a monster attacks, a warning indicator will flash over the cards the monster's target. Attacks can be avoided entirely by playing the targeted cards after the warning indicator appears, and just before the monster attacks. Timing is crucial. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. This after it appears and just before. Yep. I can't play that card. Ugh. This isn't a spare card, it's just someone else's. Thanks for your kind donation, Bernie Winson. I'll get this back later. Hopefully Bernie didn't get fired this week too. Ah, okay. Wonder why they fired him. An ID card. Wait, open already. Shh. Yeah. Mama Echo came in and was like, just making sure you're still alive. Like I haven't been moving around the entire day. Well, that's what happens when I'm quiet as hell and her hearing's getting worse. Like, what do you mean? Her card's working. What's more, it looks like I have access to every floor. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, what are you doing? We got some buttons. Colors? Where are the floor numbers? Maybe the bottom button leads to the exit? There are more of those things in this building. I need to just leave and not explore anything unnecessary. Also, if what that girl said is true, and I'm still in a coma, this place must be all in my head. So this is all my imagination, right? Then maybe I'm controlled to some degree, like a lucid dream. What if I close my eyes and pretend that I'm safe and sound at home? I can't remember what home looks like. It doesn't look like I can control this place freely anyways. I also doubt I can leave as easily as hitting the exit button on some elevator. I suppose the best move is to still make sure that I can't just take the exit out. Besides, I don't think I could handle seeing even one more of those monsters. Oh! To the exit. That's so valid. It's like, yeah. Okay, get the hell out of here. Eternal Care Unit, Adults and Children. Eternal Care Unit is crazy. Hey, is... Hi, is... Oh, dang it. Hey, Izzy. Hold on. Listen. Why'd you just abandon me like that? You don't just get away with this by just giving me a pouty face. You can't just drop something like that on a guy and walk away. And you never came back either. Have you been out here this whole time? But why'd you disappear in the first place? Okay, Izzy, you lost me again. Why are you waiting for an ambulance? Can I maybe get some more information on that? You're killing me here. Start from the top, please. Okay, I'll read out her lines. Just for this. Alright, so you know how I told you. Sorry about that. Mom, I agree. I wanted to be informed about everything as usual. I need to get rid of this because I'm going to cut myself on it. Should do for now. Oh, did I? I don't think I read that. Alright, so you know how I told you that the real you is still in a coma? Yeah, but what do you mean by that? I'm awake and talking to you right now. That's because this world isn't the real world. Like you asked, it's a dream. Kind of. This is bull. I know you're scared and confused, but what I'm saying is pretty simple. The real Leroy is currently in a coma. This world is full of people whose real selves are comatose. Just like you. Wait. There are other people in here? Yep. But you shouldn't worry about them. You should focus on yourself, okay? Wait, there are other people somewhere around here? How many? Why doesn't Izzy care? So, am I dying? Well, in a way, isn't everyone? You know what I meant. Well, why would you think that you're dying? Brain injuries that lead to comas generally result in death. Well, you're alive and in stable condition right now. Stable condition? I'm halfway between being comatose and being dead. Technically, both comatose and dead are incredibly stable conditions. I'm just gonna let this one go before she changes her mind and leaves again. Fine, whatever. So why am I in this world? This world is a test. Well, normally it is, but not for you. You're special. That's why I said you just need to wait for the ambulance. If you get on the ambulance, you'll wake up. Easy peasy. If I get on the ambulance, I'll wake up. Just like that. Really. That kinda seems too easy. If I get on that ambulance in this world, I'll wake up in the real world. Do I have that right? Yep. Why don't you take a seat with me? It won't be long. How do you know all this? That's also not important right now, okay? Let me explain the rest. Everyone who comes here receives a mark somewhere on their body. A mark? What do you mean? Exactly what I said, silly. It's a mark, like a tattoo. And they're color-coded, like the one on your hand. Your color corresponds to the reason that you're in a coma. For example, Leroy, yours is black. Wait, so there are people running around here with brain injuries, and they all have black marks. Not quite. When I say reason, I don't mean the medical one exactly. How can I put this? Everyone here has some kind of flaw and made some kind of choice that put them here. That's the reason. So it's like your fatal flaw or something? That doesn't totally make sense to me, but I'll roll with it. Then what was mine? My flaw. Actually, like I said, you're a special case. Black means none. You didn't have a flaw that put you here. You just made a mistake. That's also why I told you that this world is a test for you. You're an exception. You can just choose to leave. But it's a test for other people, right? What kind of test? Well, basically, normally you'd relive your memories and reverse the bad choice you made that put you here. And then you wake up. Relive your memories. Reverse bad decisions. Is this some kind of joke? It sounds like a movie. But I don't have to do that. Nope. All you have to do is get on the ambulance when it comes, and you'll wake up. So come on, sit with me, okay? It's really that easy. Yep. Shouldn't it be great? I guess so. This is just a lot. Well, don't worry. I'm here with you. Come to think of it, since you're here too, where's your mark? Yeah. Oh, alright, I guess. Sorry. It's okay. So anyway, the ambulance comes every hour for 12 hours. You can take it whenever you want. Of course, there's no reason to wait that long, since it'll be here in a few minutes. Hang on, why only 12 hours? What happens then? If you don't take the ambulance by hour 12, then game over. You'll never wake up. But we're way ahead of schedule, so don't worry. This is a mess. Why does she know all this? Why does she want me to leave so soon? I mean, if I have 12 hours, shouldn't I do something with them? I guess it can't hurt to wait a little while. Okay, we've been here for a long time and I haven't seen or heard a thing. What's going on? Feels like it's been hours. Hey, Izzy. Hasn't it been a while already? Be patient, silly. It's coming. Don't you trust me? I do, it's just... Maybe I can look around until the ambulance shows up. No, stay here. If you miss it, and then it'll still come around again for 11 more hours. Right? Don't you want to wake up? Don't you want to go home? There's no reason to stay here when you can just leave. I'm just trying to help you, Leroy. Her face looks so sincere. I don't think she'd have any reason to lie to me, but... Got an important decision to make. What's it gonna be, little one? You know, I probably should have saved beforehand. Because I do want to show you this ending, if you just wait with Izzy. I also don't want to go back. Oh. God damn it. And I can't save here. Alright, I guess we'll just have to go back through it again. This is what happens if you wait with Izzy. sorry. You're right. I'm being impatient. Any second now. So, when it gets here, are you leaving too? Any second now. Izzy? Earth to Izzy? Izzy's not answering me anymore. Maybe she is and I can't hear her. She's just swinging her legs happily, waiting for the ambulance. Is it just me or is he getting late? Feel Izzy's feet swing back and forth. Any second now. The ambulance will be here soon, as he promised. Any second now. I feel weirdly sluggish for some reason. Izzy? Hey, Izzy? Izzy? My whole body feels like lead. I swear it's been days now. There's no ambulance yet. Izzy is still waiting, her legs moving in slow motion. My eyelids feel heavy. Maybe I'll just take a nap. I'm sure Izzy will wake me up when it gets here. Good night. So basically just to show you what happens if you decide to stay with her. Obviously you shouldn't. But if you decided to. I'll have to do everything all over. And be like a VOD watchers, skip like 10 minutes. Yes, I know. Save so I don't have to do all that again. Going back inside this time. Ah, nice, it started raining. Sorry, Izzy. This just doesn't feel right. I'll stay close by so I can hear the ambulance coming, okay? I have to have a look around, okay? I'll be back. I can't just wait here forever, you know? Don't worry, I already know about the monsters in there. Why? What's so special about white marks? I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Izzy. In we go. I can't recall. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go with blue. Blue's nice and calm, right? Or something. This elevator sure has been moving for a long time. And is it just me or is there something moving out there? Oh god, please let there not be more of those monsters. Do they ever end? Well, there's no way around it. Time to go. Water. Noun. A colorless, transparent, odorless, tasteless liquid that falls as rain, forms the seas, and drowns the uncareful. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Whoa. Heck is this water? Why is there water? It's so cold. Cool, cool, cool. The elevator buttons aren't working. I have no choice. I have to find a way out. Losing battles or experiencing something unsettling will stress you out, reducing your state of mind. Your state of mind influences how much time you start in duels. You start with in duels. As your state of mind worsens, you will start future duels with significantly less time on the clock. Sitting in a bed or spending time doing something calming will improve your state of mind. Do not, do not let your state of mind get too low. Much. Is this it? Am I going to die here? Wait, can I? Can I even die in this world? Can't I? Where am I now? Am I alive? I mean, I'm alive. Bitch, do I look dead? I'm coughing up water? That's right, the floor flooded. Oh man, I'm soaked. Who's this girl? How is she alive in here? Did she save me? Wait, the back of her hand. What is that? It's a blue tattoo. Exactly like the black one I have on my hand. This girl, she must be a blue mark. Whatever that means. I'm not dead, I think. So am I a stranger? So am I. Did you save me? Thanks. I was really in trouble. I don't know what to say now. The quiet girl's not volunteering any more information either. No, go ahead. Not sure how helpful I'll be though. My Mandarin? The heck is this girl talking about? Both speaking English, obviously. Maybe she's not all there. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Mandarin? I don't speak Mandarin. Never spoken anything but English my whole life. It makes absolutely zero sense. Okay. So a lot I'm not sure about, but I can definitely tell you that I'm speaking English. And so are you. He doesn't really seem to be crazy. Huh. Maybe it has something to do with this world we're in. This is just a guess. I have no proof, okay? But I think somehow this world has the power to make us understand each other. She goes silent again, not offering any further explanation of her statement. I think I'll have to steer the conversation myself at this rate. Well, actually, I was wondering, what's your name? Isn't Quentin a guy's name? It's certainly not Chinese, but it would be rude to say anything. Nobody gets to choose their name. It's not her fault after all. Anyway, nice to meet you then, Quentin. My name's Leroy. So, what do you mean, like the water? What are you saying? It's not real? I almost drowned in it a few minutes ago. Wait, so all you have to do is believe in your mind that you can breathe underwater and suddenly you can? This is insane. There's no way. Forgive me if that's a little hard to believe. She's right. I'm not sure I get why, but maybe this world is influenced by our perception. Quentin must be braver than I thought, though. To think she's gone back out there, somehow breathing underwater through sheer force of will. It's definitely inspiring. True. Anyway, so, what are you doing here if you can't drown outside? Haven't you left? Why not? Actually, since you probably don't know, there'll be an ambulance outside at the top of every hour. Supposedly, if we can get on it, we can leave. Okay, well, maybe that's not exactly what Izzy told me, but I don't see why Quentin wouldn't be able to just get on the ambulance with us. I doubt it has some kind of magic force field or something. Or maybe this place has some way of stopping people who haven't passed their test from getting to the ambulance. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's true, but we should try. If you're really telling the truth, and we don't drown, that is. Does this thing lead outside? What for? I figured you want out of here as soon as possible. Yeah, wait, is that why we're in a pressure chamber? Mostly. I was an EMT apparently. I don't remember everything, but it seems like I still know a bit. How far down are we? Actually, come to think of it, I don't really have a gauge for what death would count as far down. Wow, you seem to know your stuff too. That's pretty cool. For a girl in mortal danger, Quentin sure is calm. I can't help but envy her. But something she just said is bothering me. She said that this school is sinking. I'm pretty sure we're in a hospital. It was kind of hard to see near the elevator, but I was in a hospital for sure, right? Well, maybe it doesn't really matter. Let's just get moving. Half of me is worried that you can't actually breathe the water, but she's in here too. There's no way she'd be bluffing at this point. Remember that you can breathe. You can breathe, Leroy. I wish I could be as relaxed as Quentin looks with water rising past my neck. I can't do this, I can't. The water's so cold, it's like my legs are freezing solid. Of course, this was a crazy idea. Why did I agree to this? Wow, Quentin is totally fine. Okay, maybe this isn't impossible. Wait, how can I even hear her voice underwater? No point in trying to figure that one out. Just breathe, Leroy. Alright, alright. I think I'm okay. Hey, sorry for the random question, but why did we have to go slowly again? I mean, if the water is imaginary, isn't the pressure imaginary too? Uh-huh. We got a little snippet of her issue. Even imaginary pressure can build up and become impossible to bear. Yep. Expectations and all that shit. So her fatal flaw is caving under pressure, I'm guessing. Or caving under intense pressure. Or letting the pressure build up inside until there's no clawing yourself out. Not the only thing? What do you mean? I'm starting to notice a pattern where Quentin just stops talking right before sharing crucial information. I'll admit that being shy can be endearing, but this is not the time. Come on, what's up? Yeah, unfortunately, I kept having to deal with these freaky monsters. You beat him to a pulp. Guess we don't really get a choice then. We fight them. 2 is better than 1 at least. Let's do it. Bro Siddle. Whoa, what the heck? Where are we? Hang on, Quentin, where are we? This is not where I came from. No way, I was in a hospital. I'm sure of it. Not this. This was a school, just like you said. Sorry. I've never seen this place before. I disappointed her. After all, I said all that stuff about escaping. Hey, maybe we can look around? There could be a different way out somewhere around here. She stopped talking again, but I know exactly what she was going to say. They're being guarded by those monsters. Could we escape by breaking a window and swimming through the surface or something? Ooh. She doesn't offer any further description of it. Great! That only makes it sound scarier. That's soon. So we're trapped. What can we do? Izzy said this would happen. She said I could lose my chance to wake up. I should have listened. There's gotta be something else we can do. You said you haven't checked the individual rooms yet, right? Then let's check them out together. Stay close to me. Let's see, the school within Quentin's mind is sinking. As it continues to sink into the abyss, depth will minutely increase. Every 1,000 meters, your maximum state of mind while exploring the sinking school grounds will decrease. State of mind affects how much time you start with during battle. Depth will not increase during dialogue, so take your time reading it. Yes. When you explore another visitor's mind, they will join you in any battles you encounter. In battle, you will automatically alternate between drawing from the deck you assembled and your partner's deck. Visitors' decks will usually be weak against nightmares from their own mind, so if you're having trouble winning battles, try exploring other minds first. Accommodate your partner's weaknesses to survive. I mean, yeah, that does make sense. Cards collected from a visitor are likely to be drawn inverted while fighting nightmares from their own mind. Inverted cards almost always have negative effects, but all cards, no matter what the color, deal damage to enemies. Avoid building decks with cards that match the color of the world you're currently exploring. Which means we want nothing from her deck. Take a breath. Up. Oh god. fuck? God. My time! No! Yeah, but how are we supposed to win against these things? Hey, Quentin, are you okay? I really don't know. When we fought together, our personalities definitely influenced each other. It's not your fault. I think we might just be out of balance, that's all. I mean, that I feel like I'm not as courageous as you are patient. So when we fight together, your personality overshadows mine. You're saying you don't have enough personality is crazy. I didn't say that. It just meant that we'd make a better team if I could complement your personality. Right now it's hopeless. I know. We could give it another shot. Maybe it was just a fluke that we lost. I mean, it's possible. It's just... You need to stop invading my goddamn space. You want to call it quits? Don't worry about it. I guess we can take a break for now. Maybe she'll feel better after some rest. Hey, I think I'm gonna check out the school by myself. I'm just gonna take a quick look around. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, wait a second. I'm back in the hospital now? How's that even possible? There's only one door in Quentin's room, and it was the one we used to enter or leave the school together. So why did it lead back to where I came through alone? Wait, alone? That's gotta be it. World must have some sort of trick to keep people from getting to the ambulance before they pass their tests like Izzy mentioned. These doors must act as barriers. They change their destination based on who's passing through. Let's recap. When Quentin and I passed through the chamber door together, we ended up in that school. When I passed through alone, I end up here, in the hospital. There's also another situation I haven't considered yet. What happens when Quentin passes through alone? We had to see Mama Ekrioff. Right. Yeah. She had knowledge of the school before we went there together, so I can assume that she ends up in the school when she passes through alone. So why is this place splitting us up? What's the difference between Quentin and me? And why a school? Why a hospital? More importantly, how's Quentin supposed to get to the ambulance if the doors keep sending her to that school? I need to figure this out. Maybe I can find a clue on a different floor. Patient name Hua Tingwei? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Age 19, occupation student, date of birth February 12th, cause asphyxiation, diagnosis asphyxia, inhalation of fluid, obstruction of airways leading to severe anoxia. Anoxia. Treatment notes: poor prognosis, O2 therapy, and mild hypothermia recommended. Intubation required. Leo, get away from the closet. Madonna, age 28, occupation provider, date of birth November 29th, cause severe TBI, diagnosis repeated long-term head trauma resulting in cerebrovascular. I can't see the rest of that. Subdermal hematoma. Treatment notes: very poor prognosis, complete recovery unlikely. IV pain medication strongly recommended. Oh, these cats. No, I was supposed to. Audio down. Whoa. Holy shit, this is a lot of people. Wait, hang on. Are these really people? I can't tell if there's some kind of illusion or if they're just ignoring me. They don't seem to be reacting to me at all. Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. Something must be going on past here. Because I'm like realizing that the audio's like loud as hell. I thought I turned this stuff down. Um, Shit. I was really hoping that security guard was one of them. If I want in there, I better think fast. Oh, well, I really need to see her. I'm not paparazzi. This isn't going anywhere. Wait, I have an idea. Please work, please work. Look, I'm just doing my job, same as you. See this armband? I'm an EMT. They didn't give me any details. They just told me someone needed medical attention on this floor. Search me if you want. I'm not armed. I don't have a camera. If she's injured, we're wasting precious time. Well, here goes. This is... ugh, what a smell. No doubt about it. This is a locker room. Haven't been in one like this in a while, though. Definitely doesn't look like the staff ones at the hospital. Is that blood? Oh shit, there's blood on the floor. Dried, not fresh. Ooh. It's awfully quiet. Is she not here? No way that guard was protecting an empty room. Ow. Ow. What? Who is this? Is this bad? She has me by the throat? I can't. This woman is bleeding, but she doesn't seem scared. Actually, she seems excited. I've never seen someone so roughed up look so alive. Not a monster. I'm not. I know the way out. I came looking for other trapped people. Yeah, I do. I think. I did get hurt. You jumped me before I could say anything. She doesn't seem like a bad person. Just intense. Well, that was fast. She was talking about killing me 30 seconds ago, and now she's smiling. I guess she's decided I'm no threat. I'll try not to let that hurt my pride. Leroy, and yours? Call me P, huh? Just P? Is that short for something? Prima donna? Seriously? Is that her real name? No, it starts with like a J, but... If you laugh at her, you're dead, Leroy. Don't you do it. I see. P it is. What do you mean? Good question. I mean, according to Izzy, we're comatose, but Why is there an alternate world full of the comatose? I mean, thinking about it, didn't someone have to create this world? Why create it? Why put us in it? I can't wrap my head around it. There's no way I can give P the answer she's seeking, so I give her the best one I can. At least I'm pretty sure we're not dead. Remember how I said I know the way out? Well, I met someone who knows a lot about this world, and she said that all of us here are in comas. Therefore, we're not dead. Yet. Now that, I can't tell you. Sorry, P. So I'm told. Something about passing a test and reversing what put you in a coma in the first place. Four more fights? I mean, that makes sense, but that almost sounds too simple. Why would this elaborate coma world be built just so P could get a rematch? What type of fights are we talking about? Looking at the shapes she's in, I can kinda answer the question for myself. More of those creatures I've been fighting, maybe? Is that what you meant by monsters? I've fought them before. Let me help. I'm serious. Let me help you fight. Two's better than one, right? You done? How do you think I got here? On a red carpet? For fuck's sake, B, the sooner you win, the sooner you leave. Just say yes already. No, I just have the feeling you're gonna die if I don't help. Not that I'm telling you that. Oh, that's good, I think. Really quick question though. You're bleeding, you know? Does Pete just not feel pain? How can she be so nonchalant about this? I have to make myself useful. I was an EMT after all. Gotta remember at least something as simple as this. Well, humor me. At least let me patch you up. Really? It's a lot easier if someone does it for you. Just let me find some stuff to work with. You happen to remember where you saw that first aid kit? $57 or $75? I hate hers. I remember it. I remember it so much. I hated it. You have to do math. Math is not my strong suit. Because you have to. What was it? Was it 57? I can't remember. Where does this go? It's the exit. Okay. 3. Seven. 20. They'll give me 37. The math is fun, shut up. 38. Oh, shit! I got it on my first try. You guys don't understand how long this took me when I first played this. I was like, how do I... So the fact that I got it first try, second go through, bless the fuck up. Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know how I managed it, but I did. Hey, found the first aid kit. Just let me do it. You're still bleeding. And there we go. Well, it's not exactly perfect, but at least it's disinfected and bandaged. Wonder if we can even get infections in this world. If P's any indication, we can at least get hurt. Just don't have enough information to go on. Oh well. I should hope so. It was my job. For all this, I mean. I'm not a doctor, I'm an EMT. Close enough, I guess. No real point in explaining the difference to her. She probably doesn't care. Please just call me Leroy. I'm not a doctor. Great. The Rage Cage. The arena within Prima Donna's mind only hosts cage matches. Once you enter the cage, you will be locked in. You will not be let out until you've emerged victorious. You may need to fight more than one opponent consecutively, so prepare yourself. I need some time. I want to save first. Because I don't want to do that over. I most certainly do not. Yes, yes, I'm ready, I'm ready. Fair enough. The Rage Cage. Oh, probably should. And dig it up. shit and I thought it smelled bad in the locker room. There's no doubt about it. People in there. It's too late to back out now. Don't leave P to fight alone. Let's watch each other's backs, okay? Got it, thanks. Let's both try not to die. None of that is true. Malpractice is not badass. Put the words right out of my mouth, oh my god. Malpractice is not badass, what do you mean? Yeah, I should be alright. Don't go quietly. The fuck? Gosh. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Again? No! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. It is frustrating when you play as intended. It is very frustrating. Cause she keeps throwing her stupid ass cards in there. It's like, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god, why did I play that card? No. Are you fucking me? Prima, stop! I swear, I'm seconds away from killing her myself. Oh my god. Prima, stop giving me your damn cards! Destiny has died. Have you ever wanted just to like I want to shake her. I want to shake her and throw her away. 'Cause god damn it, girl. I don't even know if I ever like beat the guy. Nope, that's the wrong card. Wrong card. Nope. Oh, god. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh no. Oh god. I can't. Okay, I think we did good this time. We got a lot done. Horse. Are you kidding me? Already? Ugh. Bro, I barely did anything. It's like when you had a good run, and then it just gets ruined. We were so close. 30. 30! Weren't for the loss of the land, prima donna. The thing is, that's the first fight. I haven't even gotten to the second one. I don't even know if there's a second one. Because I don't think I've ever gotten past the first one. No. We did so much better the other time. Oops, I didn't mean that. Oops. No, 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 no. I'm like seconds away from changing the difficulty. This is... What is going on here? Oh my god. That's it. That's it. I'm throwing the entire game away. uh... Okay, I probably need to start looking to see what her goddamn thing does. What? Okay, so ideally you want to save them when you have too many in your hand. If I don't get it in this one, I'm gonna change the difficulty. It's the only way I'm gonna get past it. Oops, my fault. Whoops. Fat fingered. What the fuck do you expect me to do? I hate it when it's like, hurry up. It's like, what do you expect me to do? Are you gonna clear up my hand for me? Like, goddamn. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to get rid of that card. No, no, no. Ooh, ooh. Okay. No! No! Oh god. I'm assing the fuck out. No! No! We were on a roll too. Goddamn. Ooh. No. 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 You can't do this to me. No. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to do the difficulty change. Otherwise, we're not gonna get anywhere. Oh. Why did I go and do that? Why did I do that? Prima donna, no. Prima donna, no. I'm at 17, no. Prima donna. You ruined everything. Alright. Gotta do it. If I don't do it, we're not gonna get anywhere. Listen, guys. I don't want to do it, but I have to, because if I don't, we're not gonna get anywhere. Right? So how they're gonna make this fight easier? Oh, so it only does one, I see. Okay, so instead of Oh, it does one. Oops, my fault. Okay, I guess that run through was horrible. Completely forgot you could hold these. Eee. Oh, right, I can do that. Haha. No. Oof. Dang it. Suppose it is easier. No, it was almost there. No, no. Fuck it all. There we go. We did it. Finally. Okay. Yeah, because I certainly don't remember this. I think. Oh, wait. No, wait. Maybe I do. I can't remember. It's been so long. Anyways. Okay. We won? Medical doctors have MDs, not PhDs. Also, I'm still not a... Fuck it, never mind. We won. That's all that matters. And it feels pretty good. P, no. We can't do another one. Huh? Oh, I guess so. As soon as the referee lets go of our wrists, we both hit the ground hard. P. Is the referee the only thing holding you upright too? Let's get out of here. We need to get patched up. One fight down, 3 to go. We might have a shot at this. P is really something else. After making progress with another visitor, you may have an opportunity to unwind with them. Unwinding is a special way of resting that awards cards, fully restores your state of mind, and may affect the story of your relationships. You can only unwind after completing a level before starting a new one. To unwind, speak to the visitor and ask to unwind. I mean, obviously. I need my state of mind back. Bitch! No, I'm not ready for the next goddamn fight. I don't really need anything, I guess. Just wanted a breather. Maybe. I don't have a change of clothes, though. It's a waste of time, technically, but I need at least a tiny bit of normalcy or I'm gonna lose it. Wait, do I stink? Okay. Yes, I stink. Can't blame me for not worrying about that after all that's happened. They're private, at least. Might as well hang my clothes up and get in. She did mean for me to use these showers, right? Now that I think about it, I could be in the wrong place. Hey, prima donna. She doesn't sound freaked out. That's a good sign. Meant for me to shower here, right? No, I was just making sure that this wasn't the woman's locker room or something. Wait, what? Well, which is it? That doesn't make it any less potentially illegal. In fact, that means one of us is definitely breaking the law. Fair enough. Also, I'm still not a doctor. Just get out of here the second that I'm clean. Alright, I'm done in here. I can't hear Prima Donna's shower, so she must have finished already. Oh. uh... What? Sorry. Time for a smooth recovery. Really, I was mostly looking at your eye. Ugh, the bad one. Wow, great job, Leroy. At least I changed the subject, I guess. If you can still if you can still win without it, I'm glad I never met the you that had it. How'd you lose the first eye? Whoops, stupid question, huh? I wasn't. I don't know exactly what I expected. I mean, I didn't think she'd blush demurely and make me cover my eyes or anything. Might as well get dressed. Yeah? Huh. What kind of place? There's no way. Even if she's right, I can't afford to stop for something like that. I played along for the shower, but we shouldn't waste any more time. Alright, fine. I'll admit it. I'm curious. Deal with it. Lead the way. This place is full of people. They seem to be focused on the wrestling match on the TV instead of us. Beer. Whatever you have on tap is fine. I'm not what you would call a connoisseur, though it looks like you are. Nothing really. Maybe she was right. I could do a little better than this. Okay, I'll bite. You pick me something then. You win. This is better than that beer. Nice. Had me worried there for a second. Peace seems so relaxed. I wish I could be so at ease. It's like there's a clock ticking inside my head. Well, if it doesn't take long, I guess. Do we get hungry here? Fair enough. I'm in your hands. Mmm. At least the food and booze are still delicious, even in this fucked up world. Patrons are still intently watching the wrestling match. Professional wrestling, huh? Interesting. Not like I understand this stuff anyway. That's not too different from what you do. So you really love fighting then? So why keep doing it? Again, I'm not a doctor. That aside, do you think becoming a pro fighter was inevitable then? I don't know about that. You could use your strength for something positive if you wanted, like construction. Yeah, you could be a fighter or something. Some of the adrenaline and intensity, none of the hurting people. Yeah, why not? I see, she's one of those fate people. It's like, because I'm not good at anything else, it was inevitable that I'd end up here. It's like, but did you even try considering your other options, prima donna? Did you? Found it on the table hard enough to shake the glasses, almost as if to punctuate the end of that topic. What are you plotting? Uh-oh. But why? Something about Peach just makes me want to go with the flow. It's like she never questions her place in the world. She never second guesses herself. She just does whatever feels right at the time. It'd be nice if I could be so fearless. Maybe it might be fun. Fine. I'll do it. So, are there rules or something, or are we just going for it? Easy enough? Okay, 7. would you guess 12? It can only be between 2 and 12, and you know you're basically doomed to lose. What the hell? Did you rig this? Fine, fine, my turn. Hand them over. Alright then, I guess 7. Take this. Let's go again. Yeah. 13, it only goes up to 12. Or I could guess 12 and instantly win. But I won't because that's no fun. Yes, there is. There's actually a bell curve distribution of likelihood amongst the possible outcomes. Most likely values are in the middle. Think about it. There's only one way for the result to be 2, and that's if both die come up as 1. The same goes for 12. But 1 plus 6, 2 plus 5, 3 plus 4, 4 plus 3, 5 plus 2, and 6 plus 1 all result in 7. So 7 is actually the best guess. Alright, your funeral. 7. Oop, dropped a die. I really don't want to lean over and get it. Say, why is the room spinning? Whatever. Thanks. I don't owe you shit though. Bite me. I wholeheartedly apologize. I am so sorry. Your laugh is too contagious. I think I'm good. Oof. They can't erase what they can't catch. Fair enough. I need to stop making a habit of falling unconscious. It's starting to get tired. Oh shit. What happened? Prima Donna just snickers away. I eventually can't stop myself from laughing along with her. Oh, I don't feel hungover. That's bizarre. The smelly mugginess of the locker room is almost comforting compared to the nightmare outside. I guess P was telling the truth. I really needed a break. Or what? I don't even want to know. What? How'd you know that? Why do you ask? Yeah, thanks for the drinks. Why do you say it like that? I'm still not a doctor. Okay. So I'm going to do the responsible thing. And stream here. My head no work. But you know what, hold on. Before I do that. Because there's one more place we can go. And I feel like I should at least show you beforehand. The elevator is moving on its own? I didn't press the button yet. Brr. That's weird. It wasn't this cold on the elevator. I mean, it doesn't help that I still feel a bit wet from earlier, but it's definitely below freezing here. Better brace myself for the worst. Not an end, just a change. We have a Lilith Lacroix. Lacroix? 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 I need the Europeans in chat to tell me how to pronounce this word. Age early 20s, occupation unemployed, date of birth June 3rd, cause hypothermia, stage 4, diagnosis. Stage 4 hypothermia caused by prolonged exposure to cold, compounded by malnutrition. Treatment notes hospice care. Patient name Isaac. Age 18. Occupation unemployed. Date of birth June 7th. Cause, I'm gonna assume genetic illness. Diagnosis unidentified progressive congenital disease, behaviorally and physically inhibited. End stage multiple organ failure. Hospice care. DNR requested by patient. Behaviorally and physically inhibited is crazy though. Won't open. Well. Sow! This doorknob is so cold that it physically stings to touch. There are even icicles forming. The longer this goes on, the more convinced I am. This is just gonna be a nightmare from start to finish. There's no normalcy in this world. Wish I had a jacket or something. Well... It's snow? So bright. There's no one here. So snow? Just snow as far as the eye can see. Perfect. Is this room just empty? Is coming to this floor a waste of time? I guess, technically, while she did say there were other people here, Izzy didn't say anything about there being people on every floor. It's disappointing in a way. For some reason, I really had my hopes up about this floor. We would have been a natural combo after all, black and white. Hello? Someone there? He's not answering. At least the voice sounds like a she. Guess I'm not alone in here after all. It's hard to see through all this snow. Wait, I swear I've never met this girl, but somehow she knows my name. Hold on, how do you know who I am? Well, yes, a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it matters. That long, drawn-out sigh sure does remind me of someone. Who? Is he maybe? What'd she tell this girl about me? Why though? Huh? Other people's worlds. Ooh, sorry. I don't know why I went soft like that. And also don't know why I'm in this corner. Whoops. I don't think I'm getting a straight answer out of her. Does everyone have to be so cryptic? She doesn't seem dangerous, so I guess it's fine. What do I want? Well, I found out there's a way to escape this world, so I thought I'd check the other floors, see if anyone else needed help. Yeah. Oh, come on, what did I do wrong? I don't even know which one's colder, the snow or the cold shoulder she's giving me. Speaking of the snow, I'm really freezing in here. It's gotta be in the negatives now. Kind of an aside, but aren't you cold? She is right. If you leave, you won't be cold. Why do you want me gone so badly? I just told you I know the way out. What do you mean you can't leave? All you have to do is get on this ambulance downstairs and... Think I'm a nicer place to have this chat in? What an odd request. First thing that comes to mind is a classy French restaurant. I'm a simple guy. I like to eat, and French cuisine is the epitome of luxury, right? I guess. I don't know. All of a sudden I feel warmer. Wait, I smell fresh bread? Whoa. What happened to the snow? What is this? Could you maybe, explain this to me? The two of us are somehow in the restaurant I pictured in my head just moments ago. Could this be that whole thing about your cognition changing reality? Wait, this chair. It's real? True. True. So, let me get this straight. Whatever I imagine becomes real here. But if you can imagine anything you've seen before, why on earth were you alone in the snow? Oh, right. Because of the amnesia thing. Everyone seems to have that here. Most of the people I've met so far couldn't remember anything about themselves except for their name. Come on, this place doesn't seem so bad. Why didn't you just imagine yourself here? This atmosphere is horrible. I need to say something. Oh, you know my name, but I don't know yours. That's a nice name. Unique. Good point, I guess. The lift might prove to be my biggest challenge yet. She told me to leave, but then she told me to imagine this place. And now she won't talk to me. What am I supposed to do? Just as we go silent again, a waiter appears by our table as if from nowhere. The small butterfly? May I interest you? Oh my gosh. So not only did I imagine a restaurant into existence, there's a waiter too. This is unreal. The only wine I know off the top of my head is Chardonnay. And what if Lilith doesn't want to drink? Well, actually, Lilith, how about you pick? We could just do water. Maybe she's just not one to start a conversation on her own. Let's just give her a push. Is she struggling to pick something? Does she really know that many? Sure, I'll have some too. And he's gone. I walked away, just vanished. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, is the food in this restaurant real too? I mean, can we eat it? Considering how much of a nightmare this has been so far, I think I'm okay eating some good food even if it's fake. I think it tastes fine, but I know I saw Lilith frown after taking a sip. Her palate must be more refined than mine. Oh crap, I hadn't even looked at the menu. Uh-oh, it's all in French. No, brain, I didn't mean actual French. It seems like I can't just will the menu into my own language, though. If anybody in chat can read French, what does it say? I have no idea what it says. Hold on, sorry. Lilith, can you make sense of this? For some reason it's in French. She just? She did! She laughed! Oh, you're right. Forgot about that too. So you're speaking French, huh? What a coinky dink. I'm probably American. Could you maybe I'm probably American. You could have said anything, man. You could have been like, I'm British. Or Australian. Why'd you have to pick American? You had other options. Other places that mainly speak English. Could you maybe translate? Good point. Well, would you be okay with picking something for me? So what is a tort? No, sorry. I'm sure it'll be good. The list is sure is something. I feel like a tree bending under a strong gust of wind. I did tell you. I thought someone might be here on this floor and need to help. And need help too. What? I only came here because I was looking for more people too. The ambulance didn't. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not sure. Do you really want me gone? Whoa! This is amazing! I have no idea what that is. It looks good, but I don't know if it'll actually taste good. It's pretty good. Man, this is nice. I felt like I was in hell since I got here, but this feels closer to heaven. Free food, free wine, and a friendly face. Well, Lilith isn't exactly the friendliest face, but I can feel her warming up just a little. Thank you. Might as well enjoy this while it lasts. Supposedly, I'll wake up. Other than that, no idea. Honestly, I don't have a clue how many people are even in here, but I'll try. Oh, sure, why not? Cut me a break already. This is your idea. Oh, whoops. Well, you don't seem to be in a hurry to wake up either. You were the one who ordered all this stuff. But yeah, since I've already screwed up once, I might as well admit it now. I'm sure that I've never actually eaten at a place like this more than once. Sorry if my table manners are lacking. I hate to embarrass you in front of all these... Well, granted they're imaginary people, but still. Huh? I would have never known. You seem like you belong here. But how are we here now if you never experienced it? I thought you said. Oh, no problem, I think. Time? Oh, right. And you should come with me. Why can't you? What's stopping you? Wait, so she's stuck in this place forever? No way. Hang on, just let me think about this for a second. White marks can never wake up. Why? That makes no sense. Yeah, I mostly understood that part. What about you? White marks are the opposite. We had no choice but to end up here. Even if we never chose wrong. Wait, I don't get it. You have no fatal flaw, but you didn't do anything wrong either. But what about the test? Izzy said that everyone... So, if you didn't make a bad decision, that's it? You're just stuck? Lilith just nods silently at me. But that means you're innocent, right? You don't deserve to be here at all. That's just cruel. Now I get why she must have been so unwelcoming. I can just choose to wake up on a whim. And anyone I rescue gets that choice too. And she knows it. I'm a walking reminder of her situation. Would be more than fair she hates me for that. There's really nothing I can do. You're going to help me? Why would you do that? I don't need a reason. It's the right thing to do. What do you mean? You have a brother? If she means the criteria of friendly, if she meets the criteria of friendly, I'm terrified of what her brother is like. Actually, maybe I'm being unfair. I guess she's a good person in her own way. Hang on, your brother is in here? With us? Meaning you're both... Why not? Is he going to try and trick me or something? I'll search for the others, okay? But I'll try to find a way to get you and your brother out too. Don't give up yet. Sure thing. See you, Lilith. Okay, I'll save here. Okay, that can finally end. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm not gonna raid anybody today. I am tired. I'm pretty sure you could tell by all the yawning I've done. Honestly, I can't wait to just curl up in my bed and do nothing. That sounds so good. And honestly, you guys should do the same, you know? Especially if you're in EU. It should be late for you guys. So, you should definitely curl up in bed and... yeah, just relax. Oh shit, I didn't realize this was gonna close out the entire thing. Oh god. I thought when it said exit, I thought it meant like to the title screen. Oh god, I can't read. Anyways. I said I'll do a stream tomorrow, right? Right, I did say that. So I think I'll keep it to a yap stream. So come ready with your yaps. Please. Please. Because I love yapping. And I can't yap a lot if I don't have if I don't have a lot to yap to. Okay, but anyway, before I make this long-winded and keep you here another hour. So again, just to reiterate, I will do a stream tomorrow, no stream Thursday, Friday's a maybe, and Saturday there will be a stream. Okay. Sorry. I had like a burp in me. So yeah, that's what the rest of the week is gonna look like. So I will see you guys tomorrow then. Bye! Have a great rest of whatever time it is.